feet in wingspan. His speed at his size can be a huge advantage.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
It's time, everyone.
Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Smart outside. Shot clock at 5. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Shot's good by McCollum.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's James. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Zachary Risacher.
We've seen this a million times. James using his incredible hoops IQ and getting to the free throw line.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Hayes with a screen. Here's Reeves. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Okongwu with it. Hayes picks him up. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
And they take the lead. Reeves has got 9 points.
Draining his first 3 of the game, no doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
Love to see this kind of aggression from Okongwu. Great job playing with force inside.
Here's Reeves. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 11.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Pass to Risacher. Here's Kispert. And the 10-footer finds the target. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Shakes it. Outside Reeves. Screen by James. Over to the wing. Hayes, the pass to James. And here's Hachimura, defended by Kispert. And it's Hachimura missing. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Okongwu with the bucket.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Kennard against McCollum. Deflects the pass. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Larabia's checked in. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Landale's checked in. McCollum, the pass to Landale. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Pass to Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. Hayes with a screen on McCollum. Here's Kennard. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Atlanta leading by 7. On the wing, Risacher. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Kennard passes to Reeves. Laravia with a screen to stop the run. It's rebounded by Risacher.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
To the inside, Alexander Walker. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Just a great combo guard. McCollum is capable of being a go-to scorer as well as a terrific distributor.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Luka Doncic is checked in for Reeves. And the change for the Hawks. Newell, he's checked in for Ricochet. And he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Doncic hits them both. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Pass to Doncic. Atlanta with the rebound. McCollum's got 4 rebounds now. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Uses the glass on the layup. McCollum's got 16 points now.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
McCollum against Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so it's Atlanta ending the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Jake LaRavia is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the Laker 5. Kennard can't get it to go.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Johnson with a bucket.
And the big-time scoring night from Johnson continues. This guy has solidified himself as a very good prop.
Here's LaRavia. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 now on the night.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Johnson a screen on Doncic. And here's Johnson. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation. Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Smith, he's checked in for the Lakers.
First team foul. Now on the line for Los
Outside, Alexander Walker.
Number 20, Nick Smith.
Johnson on the wing. He's covered by LaRavia. Johnson passes to Landale. Count it. Good. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Well, this is what you love about Johnson. The all-around ability, that time running pick and roll and making the right decision.
Pass to LaRavia. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
And Atlanta making a change here. Okongwu's checked in.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Here's Kennard. And no good. Good D by Okongwu.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Yep, count it. Okongwu's got 19 points.
Credit to Okongwu for leaking out there with a big man getting up to finish the fast break.
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers.
For the Lakers.
Lakers trail by 16. Screen by James. They need this. Luka against resistance.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Left side, Alexander Walker. Out to Hield from deep. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Gets stolen by Hield. And a fast break now for Atlanta. Up ahead.
Oh! Wow!
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
So much strength from Okongwu. 6'8", 235. He's a strong guy.
Newell, he's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Doncic. The putback. Oh! LeBron James! The putback slam.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Out to Hield. And he banks in the layup. Hield's got his first points of the game.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
From deep, Reeves. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Alexander Walker's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Back to Doncic. Yes, it's good. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists in the game. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Kennard's checked in. Risacher, he's checked in for Atlanta. McCollum comes in for Hield. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And Hachimura has subbed in for Luka Doncic. Hield's checked in for the Hawks. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Man, an absolute terror driving inside. James dares defenders to get physical with him. And sometimes they have no choice.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
Now here's Risacher. Hachimura covering. Back to McCollum. Clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Boy, he's really turned it around since the break. In a bit of a rhythm.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The versatility of James remains so impressive. He does so many things so well.
As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
James, a screen on McCollum. Kennard passes to James. And slam dunk by James.
Yeah, he's a student of the game. LeBron releases at just the right time to get the pick-and-roll score.
Outside Hield. Back to McCollum. Okongwu, a screen on Smart. Here's McCollum. Another one falls for Atlanta.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
Out to Hachimura. Back to James. Here comes LeBron. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
And the muscle LeBron has helps him on these physical finishes, just bouncing off the defense.
Johnson passes to McCollum. it in.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Some changes now for the Lakers. Aiden, he's checked in for Hayes. LaRavia comes in for James. And Doncic has subbed in for Smart. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Hield. Let's go to the sideline and hear some news about Austin Reeves. Allie, what have you heard?
Hi, guys. Well, the head athletic trainer for Los Angeles provided some information. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. As we get into the season, injuries becoming more common. In this case, he's been given the green light to keep playing. He'll just have to be more careful moving forward. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Yeah, we put so much effort into injury prevention in the NBA, but injuries are still going to happen. That's just the unfortunate part of the game.
From deep. Okongwu. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Ooh, the shot misses. The Hawks lead by 14. They double him with Aiden. Now Okongwu. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, great to see Okongwu not only finding chances to score, but looking for more. Not being satisfied with what he's done already.
That's good from Doncic.
Third team foul.
Doncic hits them both.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Oh, the catch and finish!
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. Doncic against McCollum. Now here's Doncic. Defense right on him. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And for most NBA teams, the draft is the best path to acquiring an NBA superstar. But it's not enough to get that high pick. You've got to get that one right, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. And look, some of them are easy. Some of the top picks just stand out, and they're really, really easy. But some of them are very, very difficult, and especially as you move down even to the third, fourth, fifth, sixth picks. And the guys that hit on those are the guys that end up with the stars.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we could put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Hawks.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And I'm sure they're happy to get even for what happened the last time these teams met.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Fourth team foul.
Doubled by LaRavia. Now Okongwu. Johnson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Doncic. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Using the glass to lay it in. They're leading by 8.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. Score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Fourth personal foul.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up by 9.
At the line for the Hawks, C.J.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
He did enough to put this one away. Just a hard-fought battle.
money from three.
Yeah, the defense has to pay so much attention to Luka, and he knows he'll always have an option for a kick-out three.
Here's Hield, and that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Shooting.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. So it's Atlanta picking up the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those